Good morning. Welcome to the Windward Buddhist Temple, our Gotan-e St. Shinran birthday service. I'm Merle, and I'll be your MC this morning. We'll begin with the ringing of the temple bell, or Kansho, that signifies the beginning of a temple service. It is a deep and sacred ritual steeped in ancient tradition. It is a calling of the people to come together to listen to the Dharma, or the teachings. The temple bell represents the gratitude and deep appreciation of the members, friends, and guests of Windward Buddhist Temple. Please sit quietly in your seat. We will have offering of flowers and light. Okay, please remain standing for the Vandana Ti-Sarana by the congregation in Pali and English on page 7 in the red Jodo Shinshu service book.
Sangha
Please be seated. Reverend Kalu will now chant the Sanbujo, which is used at the beginning of many formal services. Its words invite Amida, Shakyamuni, and all the Buddhas and symbolizes our willingness to open our hearts and minds to receive the Dharma.
Today we celebrate with joyful hearts his birthday and honor, pay our respect, and above all, gratitude to Shinran for opening the Nembutsu teachings to us ordinary people. In so doing, Shinran's birth is also our spiritual rebirth, our joining the ranks of those who are blessed by the vow never to be abandoned. Thank you, Master Shinran. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Today's sutra is a Shoshin Nembutsu Ge in the red Jodo Shinshu Service book found on page 10. We will be chanting verses 1 to 11 and then conclude at the bottom of page 58. Please rise for the recitation, the Creed, Ryogemon. This is on page 4 in the red Jodo Shinshu service book. Namo Amida Butsu. Entrust yourself to me. I will liberate you just as you are.
My blind passions are embraced in the Buddha's awakening, so the Buddha calls to me. I will liberate you just as you are. Gratefully responding to the Buddha's call, I find that I am already on the path that leads to the Pure Land, and the Nembutsu flows freely from my thankful heart. It is due to the guidance of Shinran Shonin and successive spiritual leaders who have transmitted the teachings to us today. Living with the Dharma as my guide softens my rigid heart and mind. Gratitude for the gift of life I have received frees me from becoming lost in greed and anger, and allows me to share a warm smile and speak gentle words. Sharing in the joy and sadness of others, I shall strive to live each day to its fullest. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu.
Please continue to stand for the Gatha Shinshu anthems found in the Purple Praises of the Buddha book on page 178. Thank you. Please be seated. Our guest speaker today for this Gotan-e St. Shinran birthday service is Reverend Tatsuo Muneto. Reverend Kalu will do the introduction.
Hello. First of all, I'd like to apologize for that Sutra chanting. I think I short-charged you guys. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I'm really sorry, you know. I'm sorry to Shinran too. But anyway, today I have the honor of introducing our guest speaker, Reverend Tatsuo Muneto. Reverend Tatsuo Muneto was born March 8, 1941 in Hiroshima, Japan. He received his U.S. citizenship in 2001 after receiving BA in Buddhist Studies from Ryokoku University ordination and Denduin training in Kyoto. He was assigned to Hongwanji Mission of Hawaii in 1965. He received a MA degree in Asian Studies from Claremont Graduate University in 1970. He received Unit 1 in the Clinical Pastoral Education in 1988. Muneto Sensei was assigned to several temples throughout the state. His assignments include Hawaii Betsuin, Hilo Betsuin, Kona Hongwanji, Lihue Hongwanji, Muiliili Hongwanji, and the Buddhist Study Center as its director. He retired from active ministry in 2014, and he published Dharma Treasures, Spiritual Insight from Hawaii's Shin Buddhist Pioneers, published in 1995. His hobbies include visiting the Buddhist sacred sites in India. He did that in 1971 and the year 2000, and the China Silk Road, which was visited in 1988, and the Godaizan, 2019. The areas of interest from Reverend Muneto include programs for Buddhist education, ministerial training, counseling, and hospital chaplaincy. He is now a volunteer of Hawaii Hospice. Without further ado, Reverend Muneto, yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
Good morning and aloha kako. It is good to see you, members of Windward Buddhist Temple Sangha. My first visit to this temple, those days it was Kalu Hongwanji, was back in 1965. I drew very old car from Hawaii Betsuin to Kalu Hongwanji. And I was very happy to see many children attending the service. The leaders were Keiji Kokino, George Kodagawa, Ralph Bresno, and others. And I believe Cynthia was one of those students. Cute, kawaii. But I believe Windward Buddhist Temple's membership is very strong, and facility is developing due to the hard working of the board members and a person like Dorothy Ono, who donated substantial finance money. Her name is Dorothy Ono, no? Her name is Dorothy Ono. And I remember her and her children, boys. I'd like to ask you to join your hands in Kansho for aspiration. Embraced by the boundless compassion of Amida Buddha, may our sense of gratitude for Amida Buddha, compassion, and Shinran Shonin be ever renewed in our Hongwanji Sanghas in Hawaii Ne. Namo Ami Tabutsu. Namang Tabutsu. I have chosen as my topic this morning gratitude to the three treasures, Ti-Sarana, Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Recently, I become aware of gratitude to these three treasures, very precious. Therefore, Ti-Sarana, Ti-Tree, Sarana, our refuges. I retired from Honpa Hongwanji in 2014 at the age of 75 after serving for several temples for 50 long years. After retirement, I am going to local temples for services and seminars, and all-time members at Hiro, Hongwanji, Kona Hongwanji, and temples in Oahu district say, "Sensei, you look still young." Not too happy, for a guy. Ladies should look young, but the guys, no. So they say, "What's the secret?" And in reply, I say, 3 ingredients. First, genes. My mom in Hiroshima was small, and she looked very young. Second secret or ingredient is diet. My wife is a local girl, but she cooks vegetable, fish, brown rice, and so forth. And I'm keeping myself healthy. Then, third ingredient is gratitude to the Buddha's guidance. Ti-Sarana, the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. At the annual Gotan-e service, may we renew our sense of gratitude to Shinran Shonin for his great effort to clarify Amida Buddha's way of liberating us from suffering and sorrow of living samsara. Samsara is an endless cycle of birth and death, and he wrote in his major work called Shoshin Jodo Shinshu and many poems to clarify systematically the way Amida Buddha saves us all. One such way of explaining the working of Amida's compassion was to tell the relationship between human mind and heart, kokoro, and Amida's mind, compassion. He compared human mind and heart to river waters, kawa, river waters, and Amida's compassion or compassionate heart to ocean water. Water in Kailua Bay is very beautiful. I like it. And there must be a river flowing down there. So, river water signify our hearts and minds. Ocean water signify Buddha's mind and heart to liberate us all. Once I lived in Hiro town on the island of Hawaii. I used to enjoy seeing a Wailuku River flowing. Water flows from the foot of Mauna Kea. As it flows, it becomes deeper and wider. And around the Pihonua, it makes some kind of water wall. And it continues to flow, and it forms a rainbow fall in Hiro town. And the water continues to flow to Hiro Bay, beautiful ocean water. River water signifies the human mind and heart and spirit, which tends to be self-centered and attachment to the self. The deep green ocean water signifies Buddha's enlightened mind and heart and compassion. The unique power of the sea is to receive any flow of water and transform everything defiled within into what is true and real and clean. The moment of human mind joins with Amida's compassion is called the moment of Shinjin and trusting heart. Our sense of entrusting to Amida's primal vow to liberate the soul. In one of the Wasan poem, Shinran Shonin praises this working of sea and said as follows: when waters, the mind good and evil of foolish being have entered the vast ocean of Amida's vow of wisdom, they are immediately transformed into the mind of great compassion. In the path of purification, such as A4 path, we recite at the Honpa Hongwanji and O Hongwanji. Reverend Hunt in 1932 composed a very beautiful Amida's, what's the title of his work? Senior moment. I am a linking Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself and so forth. So Dorothy Hunter composed this for Sunday school children. Today, adults also say, we want to chant, recite golden chain of love. It's beautiful. But that's a path of purification. As it was told in the biography of Shinran Shonin, he was a Tendai monk and he engaged himself to the precepts, holding precepts, meditation, and wisdom. So he tried not to kill, not to steal, not to tell a lie, and so forth. And he walked the path of purification for 20 years, and he failed. And he went to Kyoto, met with Master Honen. Master Honen was inviting all people of all walks of life. So Honen Shonin was teaching the path of entrusting. Just entrust ourselves to primal vow of Amida Buddha to save us. So Shinran Shonin was awakened to Amida Buddha's boundless compassion, and he lived his life in saying the name Namo Amida Butsu, Namanta Butsu. How grateful we are for being a recipient of Amida's infinite light and boundless compassion. Let us affirm this wondrous working of the gift of life that was presented by Shinran Shonin and live gratefully daily as active and caring members of Shinshu Sangha in Hawaii. Here is a story of a local Buddhist woman. She was not a member of Hongwanji, but she regarded Hongwanji temple as her temple. And one morning, I got a call from her daughter. This lady was 92 years old, and she was living in the very cozy care home in Aiea. There were not too many people, but it was very well built, beautiful care home. So the lady found out Mama was not doing too good. So I went to the care home in Aiea. Before entering her room, I asked the lady for the background of the Mama. And the lady told me she worked downtown for many years. She was a Buddhist, but she was not a member of any Hongwanji temple. And lately she's not eating well, and she had a high fever for 2 weeks. Okay? And the hospice nurse told the daughter that Mama wouldn't make it too long. Therefore, the daughter was very disheartened and contacted the minister at the Hongwanji, and I went there. I entered the room. I saw the lady lying down with her closed eye, but I knew her mind and heart was still sharp. I talked to the lady. Mrs. T, I addressed her in my talk, Mrs. T. Mrs. T, you are not dying now. Your mind and heart is just like a stream of water. So, your long life is just like a river water that is going to enter the pure, beautiful ocean water. This ocean water that is receiving your heart and mind is called Hotoke-sama, Amida Buddha, the Buddha of infinite light and immeasurable life. And Amida Buddha's love and compassion is with you now. Please try to understand that Amida Buddha is with you. Now I will chant the sutra in gratitude to Amida Buddha's compassionate heart. I slowly chanted Jusei Ge. Gagon chosegan hishi mujodo. Important part of this sutra is Amida Buddha becomes a name, calling voice name, and it reaches our heart and mind, and we say Namandavats. After sutra chanting, I told the daughter that she can contact me anytime if she needs more help. The next morning, she contacted at the Hawaii Beds Inn to come right away. When I arrived at the nursing home, she told me that the mother woke up in the morning with high spirits. Her constipation and high fever were gone, and she greeted the nursing home staff with a smile on her face. When the daughter arrived, the lady greeted her saying, "Good morning." The daughter and I were so happy that the mother regained her health. It was miraculous. In a few days, the daughter took the mother to her home in Kapahuru, and she heard the caregiver, professional caregiver, and the daughter continued to take care of the mama for 3 more years, and the Beds-in ministers went to see this lady for spiritual care. Members of Windward Hongwanji, there is no miracle in Jodo Shinshu Buddhism. Out of awakening to Amida's compassionate heart, human heart and mind and body are affected positively. Mrs. D became happy about Amida's heart, and this awakening allowed the medication to work effectively and her physical strength to regain. And she continued to live as a member of Nembutsu Sangha for another 3 years in her residence in Kapahuru. This is not a miracle. It's a matter of cause and effect. Cause, her awakening. Effect, normal health. My message today is gratitude to 3 treasures. The 3 treasures are Shakyamuni Buddha, the Buddha, then the Dharma, teaching, and the Sangha. The Buddha's community. Amida Buddha's compassionate vow is the foundation of these 3 treasures. Shakyamuni Buddha, more than 2,500 years ago, taught Amida's vow to save all beings. Shinran Shonin awakened to the power of the Dharma, Amida's compassion. And he founded the Jodo Shinshu Buddhist Sangha in Kanto near Tokyo 800 years ago. Today, we are proud members of the Honpa Hongwanji Buddhist Sangha that was established 130 years ago. How grateful we are to be able to help each other and receive the gift of life, the great benefit of the teaching. In celebrating Shinran Shonin's birthday today, let us realize ourselves as a stream of water joining the clean seawater of Amida's compassion. Thank you for your attention. And would you let us join our hand together in Kansho? Embraced by the boundless compassion, may our sense of gratitude to Amida Buddha and Shinran Shonin be ever renewed in our Hongwanji Sangha in Hawaii. Namandavats, 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 namandavats.
Thank you, Reverend Muneto. Please rise for the Gatha, gentle hands, in the purple Praises of the Buddha book, page 62, and continue to stand for the Nembutsu on page 135 of the red Jodo Shinshu book.
Nembutsu, consider that to actually rejoice. When you rejoice with another, consider that there are three, and that other is Shinran. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Ando, Namo Ando.
Thank you. This concludes our service this morning. We'll have announcements by Dennis.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Reverend Muneto, for that wonderful message. Thank you, Reverend Saul, for leading the service. Thank you, Merle, for being the MC. Prudence, who was our greeter. Cynthia, who rang the Kansho. Lisa, playing the piano. And of course, Ryan, who's recording the service. We do have a guest today. She's visiting from Virginia. Her name is Sansa. Welcome, Sansa. Next Sunday will be our monthly remembrance service. If you would like to remember a loved one who passed away in the month of May of any year, you may do so during the remembrance service. Please add your name to the list at the greeter's desk. Add the name of your loved one to the list at the greeter's desk. And if you have a picture of that loved one, you're welcome to bring it, and we'll place it up near the altar. We will have temple cleanup today after refreshments. Your help with the cleanup would be greatly appreciated. And I have announcements by Cynthia.
Good morning. I just have a couple of items with regard to rummage sale that's coming up. So on behalf of the fundraising committee, I'd like to thank those of you who have already brought in some rummage items for our upcoming sale at the Bon Dance in July. So we'll continue to be collecting these items through the month of June. So your ongoing support is truly appreciated. Now, the other item is, we have some artificial, I forgot to bring it, darn. Anyway, we have some artificial Christmas trees in the back table. They're like this big. And we're going to be selling them at the country market at the Bon Dance. We'll have a small section featuring Christmas in July. So if you are interested in helping us decorate these small little trees, it's right in the back. Please stop by the desk in the back and get one to take home to decorate, then return to us in June. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia. Bob also has a message.
I received a new book today called Sharing Your Nembutsu Moment. And I'll read you one submitted by Dennis. Beauty of Kanyohi, September 6, 2024. When I'm returning from Kanyohi after traveling to the leeward side of Oahu, I drive along H3 through the Harano Tunnel. Almost every time I exit the tunnel, I get thrilled about the beautiful and breathtaking view of Kanyohi. Kanyohi Bay, the Kanyohi Marine Bay Co-op Air Station. I feel so grateful that I'm almost home, that I live in such a beautiful part of Oahu, and how awesome and beautiful nature can be. Namu Amida Butsu by Dennis. And I thought I'd read partially. This is an interesting book. So if you're anybody interested, you can borrow. It will be in there today. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. Are there any other announcements? If not, it's time for refreshments. So if we could do words of thanksgiving, that'll be put up on the screen there. We are truly grateful for this wonderful food, a gift of life. May we share its benefits with all beings. As we partake of this food, let us remember Amida Buddha's compassion, which surrounds all people and all forms of life. Namo Amida Butsu. Itadakimasu. Thank you.